Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I am dropping everything already. Today I am in my comfy clothes. I haven't really gotten ready properly, but I just wanted to do a bit of a chilled out video where I basically do a Q&A. I haven't done a Q&A in forever. I think the last time I did one was like a year ago. I just wanted to do something like non-makeup related because there's been a lot of makeup-y hair, skincare kind of videos on my channel at the moment. So I wanted to kind of break that up and just do a really cash video where we just sit and just chat. I've got my phone right here. It's on charge at the moment because I don't have that much battery left, but I am going to answer some of your guys' questions. I asked on my Twitter and my Instagram, which if you guys aren't following me is just at Kaushal Beauty, and yeah, I just asked you guys to send me some questions, but we're just going to go ahead and answer away. Before I get into the video, my brows might look a little bit different to you guys. They are a little bit dark at the moment, but that is because I had them microbladed. Today is Thursday. I had them done on Tuesday, so it's been just over 2 full days since I had them done, but I absolutely love them, and I'm going to leave the details to someone who is like the brow queen. I'm going to leave them in the info box so you guys can check her out, but I'm going to just go onto my Instagram and answer some questions. The first question I'm going to answer is, did microblading hurt? And your skin is actually numbed beforehand, so for me personally it didn't hurt. My pain threshold is quite high, but it all depends on like the individual person. But for me, I could like tell that she was like microblading my eyebrows, but I couldn't feel the pain. So yeah, it kind of depends on like the individual person. What made me get into makeup? So my mum used to work for Avon when I was really young, and she used to do night shifts, and I used to go into her makeup room and play with all of her makeup like almost every evening. And I used to put all this makeup on my face and like do like blue eyeshadow and pink lipstick. But yeah, I used to always just like put loads of makeup on my face and like wipe everything off in the evening before going to bed. And that was kind of like my evening ritual, and I loved doing that. And that's kind of like where my passion of makeup started. But my mum's always loved makeup, and I grew up with my grandma as well, and she really influenced my like love for makeup and hair because she was really into it as well. And then also my cousin, she was a Mary Kay representative, and she like taught me the basics of makeup, and ever since then I can kind of say the rest was history because I just kind of taught myself. And I've always had this passion for makeup. It's a really weird story when I think about it now. I actually think I only told my mum like last year that I used to go into her makeup and like put it all on in the evenings, and she was like, no wonder all my stuff used to get put into different spots and used to have fingerprints in it. And I was like, yeah, sorry, that was me, mum. Do you personally think it's too late for people to start a YouTube makeup channel since there are so many already? I don't think it's late to do anything. Like, if you want to make a YouTube channel, or if you want to get into cooking, or if you want to like start running, just any kind of hobby, do it. Like, there's no one stopping you. That's kind of like saying there are so many makeup artists in the world, or there's so many hairstylists in the world, teachers, whatever you want, but you can start whenever you want. One thing I would say is don't start tomorrow, start today. If you want to do something, don't wait. Just give it a go and just be yourself and start now. What's my favorite liquid lipstick? So recently I've been loving the Tarteist lip paints. I prefer the old formula to the new formula. The new formula is really thin, but I personally prefer like the really moussey formula. And then I also love Ofra liquid lipsticks and surprisingly the Kylie Jenner liquid lipsticks. But those three have to be my top favorite brands. What's the best thing you've ever done in life? So when I was in Mexico a couple of years ago, there are actually these natural sinkholes, and I think they're called cenotes. They are a beautiful natural sinkhole, and I jumped into it. I am so scared of the ocean, and I'm also really scared of like swimming pools and like anywhere where I'm in water and I can't touch the ground. I get really scared, but I jumped into it, and it was like this fresh ice cold water, and there were fishes in there, and it was incredible. I do have a picture on my Instagram. I'm gonna try and leave a picture on the screen of what it looks like, but it was insane. I did it once and then I did it again like 4 times because I absolutely loved it. And I really kind of pushed myself to do it because I am so scared of like going into the water where my feet can't touch the ground. But yeah, I absolutely love that. That's definitely one thing that I'm really like proud of that I did, and something really out of my comfort zone, and a memory that I will never ever forget. Okay, so Nina from the Nina V asked me, how do I get like clear skin? And guys, if you do not follow her, you guys need to follow her. I'm going to leave all of her social links below because 1, she is stunning, 2, she is so sweet, and 3, her makeup skills are insane. And she has amazing flawless skin as well. So Nina, You are the one with the flawless skin. I want to know what your answer is and what your secret is. I had a whole bunch of questions asking me how me and my fiance met, and we actually just met through like mutual friends. Will I be doing another meetup in London? I would love to do another meetup in London, so fingers crossed, because I love meeting you guys. It just makes everything seem so much more real. I love like bumping into you guys as well, like on the streets. It's really nice. And for me, I kind of feel like real people are like watching me and following me. I know that sounds really weird, but like right now I'm literally sitting in my room. I'm talking to a lens. So for me, actually meeting you guys and doing meet and greets and things like that is so much fun because I love connecting with you guys like in real life. So I got asked what camera I use to film, and I use the 70D, which is a Canon camera, and I use like a mixture of different lenses. I might be upgrading my camera, but for now I use the 70D. So one question I got asked is, what are your views on skin lightening and colorism? I absolutely hate it. I've had so many companies get in touch with me saying, please can you promote our skin lightening products? And I'm like, no. People should be happy and feel beautiful in their own skin regardless of the color. And I also think that's the same for the size you are, like what size jeans you wear. You guys know what I mean. That your height, your gender, your race, your ethnicity. I genuinely believe that beauty has no boundaries, and you can find beauty in every single person around you. I definitely feel like beauty has no boundaries, and I absolutely cannot stand skin lightening companies and products and just their marketing behind it. And I have really strong views about it, but I do not agree with them. And yeah, if anyone tells you that you're too dark or whatever, just ignore them. Like, you are beautiful the way you are. I could go on and on and on. I did like this huge Snapchat rant like last year because it really gets to me. But yeah, hate it. Okay, this is a really good question. If you could talk to your younger you, what would you tell yourself? If I'm going back to when I was in my teens, like mid-teens, I would probably say to myself, take everything easy, don't take everything too seriously. Everything is going to work out in the end, and try and spend as much time with your family and friends as possible. Would you rather have lipstick as mascara or mascara as lipstick? I'm going to go with mascara as lipstick because I don't mind rocking a brown lip or a black lip or a blue lip. How many languages can you speak, and when did you start doing makeup? So I started doing makeup obviously when I was really young, but I never really started wearing makeup properly like out until I was like 16, 17. And how many languages can I speak? I can speak 2 languages fluently, English being one of them, and then Gujarati, which is my mother tongue. Someone asked, what is your favorite thing about your heritage? So I am a British born Indian, so my whole family is Hindu and they're from India. I am a first generation British born Indian, and I think the best thing about like my heritage and my culture and all of that, I would have to say the food. Like, if you haven't tried pure like proper Gujarati food, then you are missing out. Second of all, it has to be just the color. There is so much color for weddings, for any kind of celebrations. It's all about wearing like bright colors and just being really colorful. I think the third thing I would say is just India in general. Like, India has so many different kinds of cultures and religions and people. It's just such a beautiful place. I wish I could do like a big old tour of India. Like, that would be amazing, because I'm at the age now where I can like really appreciate it. There's so much stuff. I'm pretty sure I'm missing loads of things out, but yeah, I love being Indian and I love my culture and I love my heritage. Okay, when did you start driving? Do you prefer automatic or manual cars? So I was learning to drive when I was 16, and then I passed my driving test on the second go, and I was 17 at that age, and I've always driven a manual until my recent car, which is an automatic, and I don't think I'll ever go back to manual because automatic driving is so easy. It's just like less stress of having to change the gear. So definitely automatic all the way. What is my zodiac sign? I am a Leo. Someone has asked, what jobs have you done in the past? So my first job ever was at a call center and I absolutely hated it. I did 2 shifts. On the second shift, they made us stand up because we weren't making enough sales. And that was the day that I was like, I'm not coming back because I hate it here. I didn't say it exactly like that because I get really scared when I have to tell people things like that. And then I also had a job at a shoe store. I've worked at New Look. I have worked at various like beauty PR and fashion PR jobs. Now I do YouTube full time. What do you prefer, Chipotle or Subway? I'm gonna say Chipotle. I love Mexican food. Favorite Bollywood movie? It has to be all the old school movies. I'm not the biggest fan of the newer school Bollywood movies. I'm more of a Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge, you know, those kind of older movies. So yeah, those have to be my favorite. How many siblings do you have? I have one brother. He is 8 years older than me, a huge massive gap because my mum and dad weren't planning to have another baby after my brother, but my cousin was born. Her name is Anjali and she was so cute as a baby. Even her baby pictures now, when I look at them, I'm like, oh my god, he was so cute. So yeah, when my mum and dad saw her, they were like, let's try for a girl, and now I'm here. My cousin even to this day still says to me like, you do know if it wasn't for me you wouldn't even be alive, and I'm like, yes, thank you very much. I've had a lot of people ask me about like my ethnicity and where I'm from and all of that, like in India. So I am Gujarati, I'm Hindu, I'm Indian, but I was born and raised in the UK, and the part of India that I'm from is Gujarat, and the specific town is Porbandar, and that is the birthplace of Mahatma Gandhi. And by me being there, that basically means my dad and his family are from there, like not me because I was born obviously in the UK. What's my favorite app to use, Snapchat or Instagram? I prefer Instagram. I'm really bad with Snapchat. I'm waiting for Instagram to bring out like face filters because then I will probably delete Snapchat. What subjects did I study at A-levels? So A-levels is after GCSEs. It's kind of like college, so just before university. I studied communication studies, biology, psychology, English language, and then I also did critical thinking. Okay, if I was stranded on a deserted island and I could only take like one makeup or beauty item with me, it would definitely be SPF because I want to save my skin from the sun and I don't want to be wrinkly, so I would just take SPF with me. I've had a few questions about like drugstore favorite products or what kind of drugstore products I'd recommend. I'm going to show you one thing that I have been obsessed over recently. It is this L'Oreal eyeshadow. It is the shade Nude 206 and I've got it on as a highlight and I love this. I'm just going to put a little bit more on so you guys can see it. But it is such a gorgeous highlight shade. I feel like this has definitely become my favorite kind of drugstore highlight. It is so beautiful and it doesn't break the bank as well. What's your hobby other than beauty? I love watching documentaries. I love watching like things about like real life. So I've watched like a few drug cartel documentaries which are really interesting. Recently I've been watching a lot of food documentaries. You know when you watch a movie and then at the end it's like based on a true story? I love stuff like that. Name 3 places you want to visit before you die. I want to visit Tahiti and Bora Bora. I want to visit Bali and I want to visit the Maldives. Very sun, sand and sea kind of places, but I think those 3 have to be my like top 3. What's your favorite thing about India? The food. Do you use any beauty oils? I love beauty oils. My favorites have to be the Josie Moran. Kiehl's also do an amazing midnight recovery oil. I also love, oh my god, there are so many. The Tarcha oil is amazing. And the Sunday Riley oils are really, really good as well. I'm sure there's more, but those are the top like 4 that I can name off the top of my head. What's your favorite track at the moment? Raindrops. That's my favorite song. What's your Holy Grail concealer? It will have to be my Eraser Eye Concealer by Maybelline. It is so good. I've gone through like 7 or 8 of them and I love it. What's my biggest fear? I would have to say losing people. I love my family and my friends and my loved ones, and the thought of losing them, like, it just makes me want to cry. Like, I would not want to lose anyone. Like, yeah, I think that's my biggest fear. Are you a dog or a cat person? I love pets. Like, I don't have any pets of my own, but I do love puppies and dogs because they are so cute and they're so like loving. Dog. I'm gonna say dog person. What are my favourite makeup websites to shop from? I love Cult Beauty, Beauty Bay, Look Fantastic, Feel Unique as well. I think those 4 have got to be like my favourite. Those are the ones that I order the most from. What is your definition of success and what is your aspiration in life? I think my aspiration in life is to make others around me feel really happy and really positive. And my definition of success would have to be looking forward to waking up on a Monday morning. What's your favourite colour? So my fiance always asks me this and I always say glitter is my favourite colour and he's always like, no, glitter isn't a colour. What's your favourite colour? Glitter. Glitter or grey? What did I get in my GCSEs? I got 1 A star, 4 A's, 4 B's and 2 C's. Which one would you give up, mascara or eyeshadow? Hands down eyeshadow. I cannot live without my mascara, and generally I don't actually wear eyeshadow unless it's for like a special occasion, but my eyelids are pretty pigmented so I can kind of get away with that. So definitely mascara all the way, can't live without it. What if you got an opportunity to live in Dubai? I would 100% love to live in Dubai for like a year or 2. I love the weather there, I love the food there, I love the people there, I love the culture there. I just love like everything about Dubai. What's my favourite hobby to do on a lazy day? Oh god. I love sitting in front of the TV in my PJs and I could watch Comedy Central like for the whole day. Like Friends, they've recently started playing Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which I love, and also Impractical Jokers. I went to see the Impractical Jokers earlier on this year and they are hilarious. So yeah, I would literally just chill out and watch Comedy Central all day. What are my favourite Netflix shows? I love Orange is the New Black. I love The OA. I love Making a Murderer. I love, oh my god, I love so many. Pretty Little Liars, although I know it's not a Netflix original. It does come on like 5 hours later after it's been aired in the US. But those are the top ones that I can think of at the moment. Who is your favourite beauty guru on YouTube? There are so many that I love. I love Nina V. I love Jamie Genevieve. Those are like the UK based ones. I also love Chloe Morello, Lust Deluxe. There are so many. I'll leave a link of some like channels and people that I love watching like in the beauty community. So you guys can definitely check those out. MAC Pro Longwear Concealer or NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. MAC Pro Longwear all the way. What would you do if you were trapped in Sephora for the night? Oh my god. I would literally be back in my element where I was younger and playing in my mum's makeup, but on a really stupidly disgusting big scale. I would probably do my makeup and wipe it off like 10 million times throughout the night, swatch everything and like add stuff to my list of things I want to buy. Are you a daddy's girl or a mommy's mini-me? So back when my dad was around, I was definitely a daddy's girl. Like me and my dad were so close, so it was really hard losing him. But after that, me and my mum have definitely got a lot more closer. So I've got to say I'm both. What is like my go-to Starbucks drink? So that will have to be a venti ice chai latte with soy milk, 2 pumps of sugar-free vanilla syrup, and also minimal ice. If you could spend a day with any person, dead or alive, who would it be? I would spend that with my dad. I haven't seen him for 9 years. So yeah, I think that would be really cool to kind of like be able to almost like catch up and tell him everything that's been going on in my life, like face to face. Yeah, I would say my dad. Who is your favourite author? I am going to say my fiance. He is so good at writing motivational self-help content, but I cannot wait. Like I'm pushing him to write a book because I would be the first person to buy it. And I am not a big reader, but I love reading his content. So if you haven't been following him or if you don't know who he is, I'm going to leave all of his details here so you guys can follow him. So he has to be my favourite. So that, you guys, is the end of this Q&A. I am really sorry if it's been a long one, but I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys and just talk to you guys and just have like a really chilled out video. But I do really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am really sorry if it's too long. Hopefully got to know something new about me. It's always really difficult doing Q&A videos because I don't want all the questions to be like really makeup related. So maybe next time round I'll do like a specific theme. I don't know, would you guys like that? Let me know, and do let me know if there are any kind of themes that you want me to do Q&As on. So yeah, I guess that is all for now, and I will see you all in my next video, which is going to be a get ready with me. Fingers crossed it will be up this Sunday, but yeah, hopefully I'll see you then.